Hey there kids, ever felt like you're walking on air or maybe you have been on cloud 9? Wait, we can't walk on air and there's no cloud number 9. Welcome to the fascinating world of language expressions. Today we are going on an adventure to crack the code of idioms, proverbs and collocations. Meet Alex, who just received this strange text from his friend Jordan. Meet me at the spot. I need to spill the beans about something that happened yesterday. Don't let the cat out of the bag until I see you. Time is money. What does Jordan mean? Is there an actual cat? Are there beans involved? Alex is confused because this message is filled with idioms. But what exactly are idioms? Idioms are phrases with meanings that are different from their literal words. When Jordan says, spill the beans, it means to reveal a secret. Let the cat out of the bag also means to reveal a secret. And time is money means time is valuable and shouldn't be wasted. Idioms are like secret codes in language. They mean something completely different from the word actually say. Alex exclaims, "Oh, so Jordan has a secret to tell me, doesn't want me to tell anyone else and wants me to hurry up. That makes sense now." Starts walking to meet Jordan but comes to a fork in the road. He wonders, which way should I go, left or right? He sees an old signpost with two proverbs. Left path says, all that glitters is not gold, and right path says, don't judge a book by its cover. Alex again wonders, what do these even mean? How does this help me choose? Those are proverbs. Short sayings that contain wisdom and advice passed down through generations. Alex asks, what do these proverbs mean? All that glitter is not gold means that things that look valuable on the outside might not be valuable on the inside. Don't judge a book by its cover means you shouldn't judge something by its appearance. Alex replies, so both paths are telling me to look beyond appearances. Exactly. Proverbs give us wisdom in just a few words. Here are some other proverbs that you might know. The early bird catches the worm. Actions speak louder than words. A stitch in time saves 9. Then Alex enters a busy town square where people are saying strange things. One is saying, I need to catch a bus. Other one is saying, I have to make a decision. Someone is saying, let's play a game. Someone is saying, she took a photo. Alex is confused. These all sound normal. What's the language lesson here? What you hear are collocations, words that naturally go together. Let's play a game of collocation. Let's try to match the correct verb with the corresponding object. Number 1, make a mistake. Number 2, do homework. Number 3, take a photo. Number 4, pay attention. Number 5, heavy rain. Number 6, fast food. In English, we say make a mistake, not do a mistake. We do homework, not make homework. These word partnerships are called collocations. Collocations are words that naturally go together and sound right to the native speakers. Using the wrong combinations sounds strange to the native speakers. We say heavy rain, not strong rain. We say fast food, not quick food. So collocations are like word friendships. Certain words just like to hang out together. Alex finally arrives at the spot, a tree house where Jordan is waiting. Jordan shouts excitedly, Alex, you made it. I was afraid you would be like a fish out of water trying to understand my message. Alex says, at first I was, but I learned all about idioms, proverbs and collocations on my way here. Jordan says, well, the cat's out of the bag now. I have been planning a surprise party for you. Happy birthday! Challenge time! Can you decode this message using what you have learned? Answer in the comment section below.
Scan the QR code to download our app, practice maths, science, English, and more. Like the video and subscribe our channel for more fun videos.